Hey, what's happening? It's your man Just Epic. If you're looking for the best in the best of high school football, you got to lock into the ETX High School Football Show. That's right, I said that.
ETX High School Football Show is sponsored by Down in Texas Magazine, Chronicles of Beauty, East Texas Touchdown Queens, Loud Be Quiet Air Freshener, Jimenez Inc. Lawn Care and Moving Service, and Designs by Washington Girls. ETX High School Football Show. Hey, man, it's going down, man. Week 7, week 8. Hey, man, it don't matter, man. You know, if it's a late fall, October, Friday night, it's going down with some high school football in East Texas, and that's what we're doing. We're going to bring it to you, man. We happy to be back with y'all tonight. You know, we had a little situation, man, where we got busy and we couldn't have a show the other night. But, hey, it's all gravy. We back in the mix, and it's going down. Y'all know how we do it. We going to start off with the District of Doom. And what is pretty much the game of the week across the board. That's Kilgore versus Lindale. Two undefeated teams in the District of Doom fighting for that number 1 spot, man, you know. And, hey, man, it's going down right there in Lindale. Then we got Pine Tree versus Henderson. This is a very, very big game for Henderson. Henderson, if they can come out on top tonight, I'm pretty sure that's going to get them in the playoffs, which they hadn't been in the playoffs in quite some time. And also, my nephew, Justin Meady Starling, is about 220 yards away from the Henderson High School rushing record. So that's why I'm trying to get up out of here, because I got to get on the road and make sure we can get over there and see what's going on over there. But then we got Chapel Hill at Maybank. Now, hey, man, we just going to keep it real. Look like Chapel Hill probably going to handle up over there with that. But you never know. It's the District of Doom. Got some other games that may pique your interest, and that's Athens versus Carthage. I mean, that's going to be a pretty good game right there. Probably for first place over there in that district, too. You know, Carthage has been running that for a while. And then you got Longview versus Tyler Legacy. Longview trying to fight back from a tough loss last week. But, Longview is, hey, man, they're a strong team, and I feel like they still going to get up in them playoffs. Also in playoff contention, Tyler High. You know what I'm saying? They got a big game against Centennial, so we going to be keeping an eye on that. And then Mount Pleasant versus Texas High. I talked to my guy, Zap Man, here a while back, and he said that they probably were going to make the playoff this year, and this is a very crucial game in that step. So we'll be checking out Mount Pleasant and Texas High. Also, White House and Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches been shining this year, and I don't even think they lost the game in district yet. So we'll be checking that game out as well. We got one more batch of games that are quite interesting and that you might want to keep your eyes on. Is Mount Enterprise versus Tenny Hall. I mean, Mount Enterprise been doing some amazing things, Tenny Hall as well, so that's going to be a good one. Westwood, Palestine Westwood versus Diboll. Westwood, they've been shining. I think they undefeated, and they doing their thing, so let's just keep an eye on that. And you got Malakoff and Estes. I guess that's how you say it, or whatever. I ain't going to try to say it again, but yeah, we got Malakoff versus them. Malakoff has had a loss in district play this year, which is kind of unusual, but we're going to be trying to see if they going to push forward to playoffs there as well. Maybe hollering at my guy Joey Snowden after this game and seeing what's going on over there with Malakoff Tigers. Also, we got West Russ and Troop. You know what I'm saying? This is a tough game right here, a rivalry. Both of them been doing real good in their season, trying to make the playoffs and make a stand, push for their state title. But I got an action-packed show for you tonight. Got a special guest in the building and all that, and we going to get to it as soon as we come back right here on the ETX High School Football Show.
Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, you know what, dog? We need a magazine down here in Texas, man.
Yeah, we do.
We do, man. Matter of fact, they should call it Down in Texas.
That's a good idea.
And then we just gotta tell them niggas that everybody can't get in this magazine like we are. So So I'm gonna let my boy Prez tell you all about down in Texas, man.
Down in Texas Magazine, you know they giving you the culture.
Ooh-wee.
But guess what? Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, they giving y'all the culture, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Y'all see that? Who has that culture, man?
ETX High School Football Show, and I got a special guest in the building, man. Got that boy Cayman Farmer from 903 Sports Media, man. What's going down?
Man, another day of greatness, man. I love what you doing, though.
Oh, man, I like what you're doing, too, man. You're covering the sports, man. You're getting out there in the community, and you're really making a difference in these kids' lives, man. Let the people know, man, or where you're coming from and how long you been doing this thing, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Texas. So I am an East Texan at heart, man. Graduated Pittsburgh 2012. Ended up going to play college football. But I just remember growing up, man, sports was just embedded in us because of the people that we looked up to and we was influenced by. And those sports is what helped us develop as people and as great citizens in the community. So it's just something that I feel is only right that we're doing, and that's giving back to the communities that we're involved in and the communities in the 903. And so you can't spread too far starting out. You know, we about 3 years into this, started out doing straight highlights, man, with the iPhone. We did that, man, for like one season. So we got like about 200 videos within that 1 year, the football and the basketball season, just getting better and better with it. Then we slowly graduated into an actual camera and things like that. And so we service mainly the Pittsburgh, Dangerfield, Mount Pleasant, Gilmer. We've done some work in Longview, Pine Tree, Texarkana area. But it's a lot of just random athletes or random parents just hitting us up from these different schools or different towns that we may not say, hey, we're going to serve this community, but we still find our way in those communities, and planting seeds is what we think of it.
Yeah, man, that's a great thing you're doing, man. That's what we aim to do here at the ETX High School Football Show. That's the reason why I reached out to you, because I'm seeing the work you're doing. And anybody who knows anything about this it's no way in the world that one individual can cover the whole East Texas when it comes to this high school football, man. So with you being an athlete yourself, you saying going to college, doing everything you're doing, what are some of the things that you get out of this whenever you see these kids, getting excited, and the parents as well getting excited about seeing you when you show up?
Yeah, I had this conversation the other day, man. I'm kind of like a celebrity with that camera, man. Like, I may just show up and it may be little kids hollering out my name, and I'm like, I ain't even playing no more. I'm just putting the spotlight on everybody else. But that spotlight, it just naturally comes back. Yeah, I had my success in school and football and my businesses and things like that. But it's like I'm focusing on them, but we do so great of a job. I feel like that it just naturally just comes back to us. And so that's kind of what I'm experiencing now, man. Like, and it feels amazing to be able to provide that big time experience, is what we like to call it. Provide that big time experience in the 903. Like the city, you can go to those city games, you're gonna see cameras and stuff everywhere. You're gonna see the exposure everywhere. They got all the training facilities, this and that. But it's like in East Texas, we're a little bit behind. And so I seen that opportunity, especially after I seen what Longview Game Day and Texarkana Game Day was doing. And it was a few others, but they wasn't doing it like Longview and Texarkana. So I ended up, hitting up Morgan over there, and he gave me some gems, this and that. And he's saying he loved the consistency, told us how to go about with the revenue models and things like that. And so I'm just really looking forward to seeing how we can get more involved with the communities, but put the kids out there to work. Put them out there, let them pick up the cameras, let them get they shine on with the cameras, and then also produce online, become like digital creators. Because I'm in this industry, you in this industry, like, as we know, man, like the digital creation ain't going nowhere. Like, it's here to stay.
Yeah, see, that's my biggest thing is like, okay, I started last year doing this, and I was just peeling around with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I had the live stream capability, and I just playing around with it. And one of the things I know everybody is into around here is high school football. So that was my aim on it. But I said, okay, by the time next year come, I want to be able to be a little bit more advanced than I am what I was last year. So that was just my aim. And then I've reached out to, like you said, Longview Game Day. I interviewed Keaton Daniels from Longview Game Day. I've had several of the guys, Lufkin Game Time. I talked to some guys and them on Instagram. I mean, it's like the whole thing is that, like you said, the East Texas community being able to shine a light on what we're doing out here, like, because, in the big city, they got all types of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to put the emphasis on this and make sure I shine a light on people like yourself that's doing it. And just tell you, man, salute to you, man, and keep doing what you're doing. And, man, you got all the support from over here at ETX High School Football Show.
Yes, indeed, man. I appreciate you too. Just reaching out, man, and just inviting us onto the platform. Like, that just speaks volumes in so many different ways. Cause like, at times people like if you doing something, you're successful, people can feel intimidated by that at times, man. And like, we feel that. Like, we feel that energy.
Yeah.
We really do. And like, we're so genuine to where, it can hurt sometimes, man. It's like it ain't even about us. Like, we ain't even on that level. We ain't even trying to take it there. It's like it's more of like collaboration for us. How can we collaborate? How can we make some impact? How can we make some money together at the end of the day? So, man, that just that just spoke volume to you, man, whenever you reached out, and that's why I'm here, really.
Okay, yeah, man, we got some of your stuff right here, man. Kind of talk to people through this right here, man. Let them know what we got going on right here.
So we got the 271 showdown right here, man, between Gilmer and Pittsburgh. And so this whole video concept kind of came from like College Game Day vibe. I was watching College Game Day one morning. I seen the video. I forgot the two teams. It was Bama and I think Georgia maybe. And I'm like, we can really do what they're doing, like just duplicate it and bring it here. And so we're supporting both of these communities, as you see, Gilmer, Pittsburgh. We got a lot of different B-roll, a lot of different as you see, fan engagement. That's one thing we pride ourselves on. It's beyond just the field. It's like we want to capture all of the vibe of East Texas Friday Night Lights or Thursday Night Lights. We want to capture that and put that all into a video, as you see, like of us coming together, put that all into a video to where when you watch this video, you got an understanding of what this is like out here in East Texas. And so this is what we're saying right now.
I like what I'm seeing right there, man. And I see you also do photography and everything like that. I mean, like, how long have you been into this? I'm not just the video and all that, but I see you doing the photography, you doing the photo shoots and stuff like that. Let the people know about that.
Yeah, man. So we started with the videos probably about 3 years ago, as I mentioned, with the iPhone. And then when I got my digital camera, probably like around that springtime of that first year, I started taking the pictures. I didn't want to do pictures. Like, you can ask my mama. Like, my mama been a photographer the last 18 years. And like, we would go back and forth, her telling me take the photos serious and stuff like, and I'm like, Mama, I don't want to do pictures. Like, I just want to focus on videos. But the photos, like the photography just kind of fell into my lap. It's like people saying the video, but now they inviting us to the game, come do photos, or they saying, hey, can you do my senior photos? Or, hey, I'm having a birthday party, can you show up? And so it just kind of slowly graduated into doing the photography. And then it was just like over time, I just started taking it more and more seriously. Just kind of getting that support from the community, hearing like, oh, this is good, or, this is that. And then my mom keeping it real with me. Like, if you're going to do it, you need to enhance this. And me not wanting to do it, that's when it just made me a better leader, because now it's like, if I don't want to do the editing process, or if I don't want to do this and that, then I got to delegate this work to like other people and put them in position to shine. And so now it just really helped me build out like systems in place to where I don't have to do everything, and I don't want to do everything. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't think anybody should be looking to do everything.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that, because see, I used to do the same thing, the green screen, all that kind of stuff. I used to do like the sports teams and stuff like that, the photography stuff and all that stuff back in the days, right? But with me working now and doing all of the things that I do, I couldn't continue because no one wanted to learn. Now, this is the thing that I'm going to ask you. is like, how hard is it to find people that want to do this type of work and understand that this is a business and you can actually make a living off of this?
Man, that's a really great question. It depends on like if you want to keep things in house or if you want to outsource. In house is just like the people that's in your office every day. Like my mama, me and her work in the office together. Like that's considered an in house. But I know with the in house, it's gonna come with like a lot more extra fees. So this is where the whole business savviness come in. It's gonna come with a lot of extra fees. But there are some pros with that because the in house people, they're gonna understand your culture more than you outsourcing it to, let's just say, somebody in India or somebody in Africa or somebody in, it just depends on who you outsourcing it to, and are you communicating that culture vibe to them so they can understand the product that you're producing and you're fulfilling at the end of the day. So it just really, like I said, it just gave me so much more experience, man, because like I definitely want to keep everything in house, and that's when it challenged me to like launch a sports media program, to launch at the different schools, to create those in-house students at each of those schools and just communicate and plant the seeds with the school, so that way you got a student-led sports media team. But what happened, man, it was some wrenches thrown in it. The Texas state law, they couldn't have their cell phones, they can't be on social media. So it's just a lot of different hurdles
Right.
that I feel like, and this is where I feel like it's kind of going to get into a little politics, but this is where I feel like we got to ask ourselves, do we really have the best interest for the kids, just thinking long term, not just them showing up to school, getting the good grades, the school getting the funding and stuff off of that. Like that's one thing, it's good. But as far as like where this technology and where this whole digital space is going, are we really preparing these kids in East Texas for that? And I do have my opinions on that. And I feel like there are some things that's stopping them kids from becoming who they can become out there in the digital space.
Well, I mean, I know we're getting into some other areas, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like with school, you have to get to a point to where you're preparing kids for real life. And what you're doing is like more like a trade thing that they, like
Real talk.
even like with like uh internships and stuff like that in college. It's basically the same thing as what you're offering and what I was looking to do and try to work with people. It's the same type of thing as teaching them a skill that they can carry with them for the rest of their life to learn how to survive on their own. And I think a lot of that is like getting caught up in the red and yellow tape. A lot of times it slows down the progress. And, like they say, for certain reasons or whatever reason, we ain't gonna get into that. But I just commend you what you're doing, man, and keeping your head on straight and staying focused, because it takes a focused individual to do something like this.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And to that focus piece, man, I was just because I got to go to Atlanta tomorrow, so I'm gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow until Tuesday. But I still got to take care of my responsibilities here. So if it's something that I got to produce on Thursday night, Friday nights, my mama hold me accountable. Hey, you got this done before you go, and it's like you still got to handle your responsibilities. So you got to be focused, and I only got to be focused, man. You got to be purpose driven. Like what's the
Yeah.
whole purpose behind this? Because you're gonna get burnt out. We what, week 7 now? Was it week
Yep.
7? We week 7, bro. It's like we still got a whole nother playoff. Like we got playoffs. Like
Yeah.
we ain't
Yeah.
even
And that's when it gets intense. But that's when it gets
yeah.
intense. But for me, like I didn't do a show for like 2 weeks because I was working so much, right? And I didn't really have no choice, but in saying that, it's like you say, you gotta fulfill what you're trying to do and keep it going or whatever. But I had a question for you about a certain individual athlete that somebody has been putting me on, but I want you to give me your firsthand what you think about this guy. His name is Seven, not Seven,
Devin Duffy,
Seven Duffy.
the
Tell me
truth.
about Seven Duffy, man.
Seven is like one of those true East Texans, man, where he grew up in the country. He always had his family around. His family is real family oriented. So I feel like he got a lot of his confidence and his self belief from that, and just being able to compete with the older kids and the kids his age. It just helps develop him even more. He got some natural abilities, I can say that. His natural abilities of his quick twitch, his IQ, his long speed, his hands. I feel like all of that just kind of is natural, although he is undersized, and that's kind of keeping him out of the big time recruitment as of right now. But the dude can go. I will say that he's one of those hold your breath every time he touched the ball type players. Like from what I've seen in person and what I've seen on tape. It's like it's really nothing he can't do. Like I don't see it. Like I'm trying to see like yeah, he probably get in the weight room, take the weight room more seriously. That's only gonna turn him into a bully. But as far as his quickness, his hands, his ability to like just go, like I don't. He one of them ones, man. Like for real, like he can really go. And like I said, he gonna make you hold your breath like every single time. Like this game against Gilmer, like the man had some plays, whether they was incompletions or not. Like the man had some plays. I'm like, yeah, that's next level for sure. Type plays, and I'm talking like big time platforms too. Next level.
Yeah, because what brought my attention to him and actually your work. I've been seeing your work, but I didn't know who it was or what was doing what. But a friend of mine, Pops Johnson, up there in Mount
Oh yeah,
Pleasant, he knows Seven Duffy's people, and he was like, "Hey man, you need to check out this guy, Seven Duffy." And I'm just like, "Okay," and like send me something. And then he sent me one of your clips, and I said, "Man, this dude right here." He remind me of my nephew, Justin Starling, Henderson. They both undersized, and like you saying, like the bigger schools are not looking at them as much, but they are electrifying. You can't deny it every time they get the ball and everything like that. So it's like kids like that, they deserve to get the light shine on them too, because sometimes, man, these schools, man, they just don't know. I mean, but you think about the NFL. What's the guy name? The Sproles guy.
yeah, Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles, and you got other
Even the
cats that,
Turpin kid, the Turpin dude
yeah,
from the Cowboys. Like it's a lane, man. Especially these days, it's a lane for the undersized. You just gotta, man. Them cars just gotta play in your favor, like,
yeah, yeah,
like,
definitely,
like
definitely. I mean,
them
it's
cars.
already hard enough as it is, man. But I mean, like being undersized, you really get overlooked. But hey, man, we didn't want to keep you too long. I know you got previous engagement, man. But I appreciate you, man, coming through and give the people your social media where they can check you out.
Yeah, so you can go on Facebook, man, 903 Sports Media. That's 903 Sports Media. And you can find a lot of our different content on there. We're looking to plant seeds into more communities. So let's say you're interested in, picking up a camera or something like that, and you show us your talent, like it's a possibility we can collab. So I'm Caveman Farmer, originally from Pittsburgh. So I am East Texan at heart. And my mission is to bring the big time experience to the 903.
Already. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be looking to work with you in the future as well, man, and trying to get some of
I
these
love
kids
this.
into this fold, man. Because the thing about it is, bro, it's like I know I can't do it myself. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I want to reach out to others and be able to say, hey, man, whatever I can help you with, let's do that, and whatever you can help me with, let's do that, and whatever you can help the community do, and bring them a great product. That's really all we can ask for,
Yes, indeed. I love this, man. Keep up the great work, and let's do this again, man. Let's kind of get in some type of routine. I love this. Like I feel like we got a lot more that we can dig into. So I appreciate you,
Already. You got any last shout outs, man?
man. Shout out to all the communities that have, whether it's big or small, invested, show support online to any of our content. Like that means a lot. So we greatly appreciate y'all for all of that, and we will continue to produce for you.
Already. Cayman Farmer, man, 903 Sports Media. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on Facebook and all other social media platforms, man. ETX High School Football Show. And we out. ETX High School Football Show in Week 6 is in the books. And our Week 6, all 11 defensive team is the Kilgore Bulldogs. The Bulldogs had a 21-7 victory over the Chapel Hill Bulldogs this past Friday night. holding the high-powered Chapel Hill offense to only 7 points and improving to a 6-1 record and 3-0 in district, heading into the game of the week in the District of Doom against the Lindale Eagles. So congratulations to the Kilgore Bulldogs, this week's ETX High School Football Show All 11 Defensive Team of the Week. And you can submit outstanding performances to our email at etxhsfbs@gmail.com to help us decide the next ETX High School Football Show All 11 Defensive Team of the Week.
Hey, what's good, fam? It's your man, Just Epic. Hey, look, Friday, November the 14th, you know what time it is, man. We gonna get together at the meeting place and we gonna cut up. I'm coming through with the live band. I'm bringing my partner Money Waters with me. Man, y'all know it's going down. So look, I want to see your face in the place. You hear me? November 14th is going down. Tyler, Texas, here we come, baby.
ETX High School Football Show in Week 6 is in the books. And our Week 6, all 11 offensive team is the Tyler High Lions. The Lions had a 66-30 victory over the Cleburne Yellow Jackets this past Friday night, improving to a 3-4 record and 2-1 in district, heading into a high-stakes game against the Centennial Spartans. So congratulations to the Tyler High Lions, this week's ETX High School Football Show All 11 Offensive Team of the Week. And you can submit outstanding performances to our email at etxhsfbs@gmail.com to help us decide the next ETX High School Football Show All 11 Offensive Team of the Week.
Hello, it's Raynette with Chronicles of Beauty, and you're watching the ETX High School Football Show. Hey there, it's Raynette with Chronicles of Beauty, your one-stop shop for all your beauty needs. We have everything from clothing to shoes, heels, accessories. We have workout clothes. We have custom-made jewelry, custom-made ties. We also have some ties already available that's been made. You guys come out. Right now we have everything for the women, but in December we will be launching the kids and the men brand. So you guys come out, shop, bring your kids. One-stop shop. We're right here on 2929 Boulevard, right across from the UT Tyler campus. Hope to see you soon.
ETX High School Football Show in Week 6 is in the books. And our Week 6, all 22 team is the Lindale Eagles. The Eagles had a 43-14 victory this past Friday night over the Palestine Wildcats, improving the 6-0 record and a 3-0 in-district record headed into the game of the week in the District of Doom with the Kilgore Bulldogs. So congratulations to the Lindale Eagles, this week's ETX High School Football Show All 22 Team of the Week. And you can submit outstanding performances to our email at etxhsfbs@gmail.com to help us decide the next ETX High School Football Show All 22 Team of the Week.
Hi, I'm Candace Ross.
And I'm Chantel Brown.
And we are with the East Texas Touchdown Queens. And you are watching the East Texas High School Football Show.
Like I say, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go out and enjoy the games, man. And, hey, man, send in your info, man, etxhsfbs@gmail.com. If you see some outstanding performances tonight, somebody you think need to be recognized or a team need to be recognized, send in that information. That's the only way we can get it out there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be good tonight, be safe, you know what I'm saying, and stay locked in to the ETX High School Football Show on Closed Circuit Network. And we out.